Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you are here today. I'm going to be trying out this experimental look. This is something a bit out of my comfort zone. I normally stick to nudes and golds and browns, but I thought, yeah, let me just dive in, see what I can come up with. And I must say I absolutely love this look. Guys, please press subscribe so you can subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so when I drop new videos, new fire for your timeline, you will get that alert straight away. And yeah, comment, let me know what you think of the look. Let me know if there's anything I could improve or maybe try next time. I'd love to hear from you guys. So enjoy this video, and if you want to get this look, carry on watching. Bye dolls. We are going to start off with the brows. I like to start off with the brows first because I don't know, it just feels like everything else falls into place after you do your brows. Anyway, I'm gonna start off with my brows, and I'm going to be using my Precisely My Brow Pencil. You know how we do, same pencil that I always use. I'm going to be using, this is from one of my palettes, I think it's a blusher palette, but it's a perfect handy mirror, so I'm going to just be using that, and I'm going to start with my brows. So as usual, I'm going to draw my guideline under my brow. Strokes at the front of my brows because I want to get that illusion, so I'm just going to do some hairline strokes and just like blend it with the rest of the eyebrow hair. And it's okay if you make mistakes because you have the concealer, which is going to save the day by you going around it or neating it up, so it's fine. It doesn't have to be so precise, but yeah, try and make it as precise as possible when you're doing it because obviously it's less tidying up when you're done with your brows. Okay, so that is done. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my Pro Concealer, LA Girl Pro Concealer. This color is in light tan, and I'm going to use this as my concealer around my brows. I love using this concealer for my brows because of the applicator. It's really handy and it gets exactly, it's like a brush already, so you can be very precise with it, and I like that. And I always like round off my eyebrows at the front because when it's like too squared, I don't know, I'm just not really going for that look anymore. Well, right this minute, I might change my mind but for right now I like to round it off. I just think it looks more, I wouldn't even say natural because obviously this is filled into the guards. Yeah, I wouldn't even say natural because this is properly filled in, but I don't know. I just like what this rounding off gives me, so we're gonna stick to that. Okay, so I'm gonna get my beauty blender and I'm just gonna finish just tapping that concealer that I put around my eyebrows into my face. So the look I'm going to do today is kind of out of my comfort zone because I always normally just do, you know, the nudes and the golds and browns, just not easy looks, but those are the looks that I like to do. It's toned down but it's still glam enough to wear. But today we are going to be introducing some colour into my tutorial. So what I'm going to do is pink and green. I'm going to mix those together. So pink's going to get the top of the lid, the green's going to go on the bottom of my lash line. So we're going to see how that turns out. I think it's going to be a fire look and I'm excited to do it. So let's get started. Okay, so we are going to start with my P. Louise base. I'm going to use the same brush that I used to conceal my eyebrows with, and I'm just going to go over the lids. This is so nice, it just goes a long way as well. You don't need a lot of it at all, but especially because I'm doing colours, I have to prime this lid because I want it to pop as much as possible. Just went in, then reshaped my eyebrows again with it. Why not? Why not? And make them a little bit thinner. Because you guys know me, I would get carried away with these eyebrows and I will make them be extra thick, baby, and I do not want that. And I'm just gonna blend that in. I'm just gonna tap that in. So the eyes are primed. We're going to start in the crease, and we're going to use this palette. It's from MAC. It's the Misty Mix palette. I'll just open it so you can have a look at all the colours that they have. So we're just going to start in the crease with this colour here. So circular motions back and forth when I'm in the crease, especially if I'm trying to do like just the corner. I'll do circular motions. I think it distributes the shade very nicely, and it's darker in this part as well. So what I'm doing is I'm just getting the corner, but I'm also, because I don't think you could just leave a colour just right in the corner. It's not going to blend properly with the other ones. You need to, you know, bring it over slightly so that when you do add the other colours as well, it all just marries together. My new word for blending eyeshadows. So I'm not sure of the shade because that palette comes with, you know, that see-through plastic thing that comes on it that has all the names of each shade, and that got thrown out a long time ago. So I'd have to have a look when I finish, and then, but I will list everything down in the description box so you can mimic this look to a T. Okay, so that is that. Now, this palette I received it as a present. I believe it's called I Love Revolution. Yeah, and this is what this palette is given. I'm going to use this pink. It's like a pinky purple. It's quite a strong color. Sorry, right here. I'm going to use this color, and I'm going to add that in the crease as well. Okay, so I'm going to go back. You see that already? Yeah, that is a pink, baby. It's very pigmented, this palette. I don't really use it that much, but I might have to start using it a bit more, because this is very pigmented. I dipped once with my brush. I didn't tap though, but there wasn't much to tap off really. And yeah, both of the eyes. So still going in the corner, but also bringing that color up as well. And we are just going to blend and blend. That's the most important thing when doing eyeshadow. It's just blending, you know, blending. Now I'm gonna go back in that crease with that other color that I was using from the MAC palette, just to give it, you know, a bit of texture, because I don't want it to just be that bright, shocking purpley pink. So I'm just going back in there. I'm taking another palette, which is the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette, and I'm going to jump into Cocoa Truffle, and I'm just going to add that in my crease as well. I just want to build some texture. Yeah, so I just added some brown just to break up, because those colours were quite samey. The colour that the first transition colour that I used, and then when I blended it with the pink, it was kind of samey. So I think this adds a bit more. It's like shadow, so that brown's like a shadow, so I think that it adds more texture. Okay, so I'm gonna cut my crease. Guys, what I used to cut my crease is this pencil. It's a jumbo eye pencil in milk. I think this is from NYX. I'm not sure where this is from, but yeah, I use this because I don't have a really white concealer, so I really want this look to pop. So I thought, yeah, let me use that. Try and brighten up the area and also like try and blend that white as well. I found this colour. It's a little L'Oreal palette that I've had for ages. I think it all broke up and colour went everywhere. So I'm gonna get a flat, it's like a flat brush. I'm gonna dip that in that pink, and I'm gonna put that on top. Let's see how this looks. We're gonna find out at the same time because this is all experimental. This pink looks nice. It complements this look really nice. So I'm just pulling it a bit over into that darker shade of pink because we need to blend that so it's not just there. Another blending brush and just marry these two colors together. Okay, so to make this look pop even more, what I'm going to do is I've got this little glitter palette. I got this from Sephora when I was in Las Vegas. So this is good memories when I'm opening this. I'm just gonna pop this color over the pink that I just did, the light pink, just to bring it to life a little bit, make it a little bit more jazzy. Even though I don't really think you need it, but I think it's a nice touch. Yeah, definitely a nice touch. Very nice. Yeah, this has elevated it. This has elevated it. That's what I love about glitter and sparkly stuff, because your look can be a little bit dead, do you know what I mean? But this brings that to life. And I've just put the glitter here on top of it, but some of it's falling out onto the other bit of it, and I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it at all. So I remember that I purchased this. It's a Helen E green eyeliner, and I purchased this when I went to the Olympic beauty show, and I haven't used it yet. Like, oh, I wonder if that will go together. So I still don't know if it will match what I'm doing up here with the green. I don't know, so I'm scared. So I'm gonna try it and hopefully it doesn't ruin the look. So let's do this. When I have like eyeliners and stuff, I always run it on my hand first just to get it going. And do I like that? I think I do, because this is very out of the box for me, so you know. And that's the whole thing with makeup, you're supposed to play with it. And I'm not doing it like on my lash line, I'm doing like kind of like under. And this also comes with this little spongy thing at the end, so I guess you can use to blend it out. Now I don't know if I want to put a black in waterline or white, or nude in the waterline actually. I think I'll try the nude in the waterline. So we're gonna pull this look together, because right now I know I look crazy. So we are going to pull this look together, baby. So we're gonna pull this look together, and I'm gonna add my lashes, my liquid eyeliner, all that good stuff, and that's gonna get the look looking how it's supposed to look. Because right now, yeah. So what you've just watched me do is I've just put on Rolling in Dough. That colour I put under my eyebrow bone because there was nothing there and I want it to all marry in together. So I put that there, and then I went in with this brush, which is what I've been using to blend out that hot pink and the light and the browns and everything else. And of course I've just gone in and I'm using that brush just to try so that everything, you know, goes together. And what I also did is I brought that colour that I put on my eyebrow, but I also brought it to the corners here. I think it looks nice. It like brightens up the look. So okay guys, so I've applied my lashes and I've done my liquid eyeliner. So now we're going to move on to the face. We're going to be using this Born This Way foundation. I'm going to prime my face with the Angel Veil from NYX. So let's start with that. Ooh. My Studio MAC Fix foundation, and it's in color NW35. and I just like to put that on top of my liquid foundation. I just think it seals it off nicely, so I always add that. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my concealer, a flat brush. This concealer is the MAC Studio Finish Concealer NC42. I love the coverage that it gives, so I'm gonna add that under my eye area first. And this little pot goes a bloody long way. I've had it for ages. And I use this opportunity to, you know, make sure my liquid eyeliner is nice and sharp by adding the concealer underneath it. Like, how can you not appreciate this coverage? And I'm just gonna tap it in. Not too hard because I don't want to wipe off the concealer that I've just put on, so I'm just tapping, little taps. So on top of that concealer, I'm going to add my light tan, the same concealer that I use for under my brow. I'm going to add that on top of the concealer that I've just applied. And this colour is in light tan, and it's a bit lighter than the concealer that I just used. Okay, so that's on, and we're not done yet because I want my under eye area to be really light. I'm just going to go in with this NYX HD Studio Concealer, and I'm just going to add that just on top, so it could just help to lighten. NYX HD Studio Concealer in Cocoa, and I'm going to use that to contour with. Just doing a slight, not too much. Okay. The Sacha Buttercup setting powder. I normally use a sponge, but I used the brush the other day, and I liked how it was, but I think I'm gonna go back to using a sponge because it's just too messy. This contour palette is from Revolution Makeup, so Makeup Revolution, and I'm gonna use this brown here, and I'm gonna go over that contour that I just did. I'm gonna go back into that Sacha, and I'm gonna just get some on my beauty blender, and I'm going to like carve out my cheek. And I'm gonna conceal my nose because I didn't do that before. I'm gonna conceal and contour it. I'm gonna use that same brown that I used to contour in from this palette. I'm gonna use that brown. I'm gonna contour my nose with it. I'm gonna start in the arch of my brow. So I'm gonna start. So we're gonna add this blush. This blush is from MAC, and it is Pinch O Peach. I'm going to use this Makeup Revolution Vivid Bake Highlighter Peach Light. So I'm going to go into this palette as well. This is a highlighter palette. I don't know if this is the right brush. Yeah, I like to use this colour to highlight my nose. So let's see. To do when I'm finished is just go over my whole face with my my Studio Max Fix. I just think it helps to like blend everything together, marry everything. This is not the right brush that I'm using, but I've already committed, so it's just gonna have to do. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do just to add a little bit more spice to this look is I'm going to add this glitter stick. Is from Collections. I bought this in Superdrugs from Collections. I'm going to add that, you know, on top of that green that I did on my lower lash line. I'm going to add it on top to give look has been elevated straight away. I love it. It's like a, I don't know, it's like blue, but it goes really nicely with the green. Yes, I love it guys, love it. Prep and spray. I'm gonna set my face, cover my eyes. So we're gonna be using this NYX Lingerie Gloss, and it's in color Honeymoon. Love that lip gloss. Favorite, the MAC Plum Lip Liner. So we're gonna add that to the lips. I think this looks good. Yes. So voila guys, this is the finished look.